for the North.
Top of the day to you, great listeners. During a TV presentation, the NHIS National Health Insurance Scheme boss, Professor Yusuf, was asked about what he thinks about Nigeria, the current situation of Nigeria, and why the Southwest and the North are agitated, whereas the Southeast and the South have remained quiet in the face of all these sufferings in the nation.
And if the agitation for better governance continues in the North and in the Southwest, which ordinarily ought to be pro the president, do you think that there is a political implication for the president in all this? Very, very briefly, sir.
Yeah, I honestly don't know why the Southeast is quiet, uncharacteristically quiet. But then the president needs to find out. The North is where I know where I live and my heritage is.
Now, they are worried why Biafrans are not complaining about the hardship going on currently in Nigeria, in Zoo country. Now, let us enlighten these people a bit. Permit me to enlighten them a bit. In the beginning, during the 1960s to 70s, everybody was considerately living well and doing well until the discovery of some ills within the government, the discovery of some, evil method against certain other people in the government, especially the Biafran people, which is the people of the Southeast and the South, which prompted our eternal leader Ojukwu Odumegwu to, as a matter of urgency, request that we move into the regional government. And this was agreed upon in Ghana, which is known as the Aburi Accord. Now, after that Aburi Accord, they came back to Nigeria and Gowon snitched on that agreement they had in Ghana. This culminated into so many other activities leading to the civil war. The Biafran people fought tirelessly. They fought hard to preserve themselves and preserve themselves from their adversities. And during this period of war, they fought gallantly like people who are warriors, and they are truly warriors in spirit and in character. But something happened that changed the face of that war. What was this? It was the blockade of access routes to food. And this led to starvation of so many kids because of the love the people of Biafra had for their kids and children. They could not bear them dying one after the other due to hunger. And as such, they had to end that war and surrender. But that did not end there. After surrendering, what happened? The people of Biafra territory were only given 20 pounds each. No matter how many millions and millions or billions you have in your bank account, you were only given 20 pounds each to restart your life. This created some sort of resilience, some sort of hard work, some sort of business acumen, some sort of survival skills in face of danger. and the people of Biafra survived this, and today they are unarguably the richest tribe in Africa. They are unarguably the richest tribe in Africa. But it didn't end there. There was strangulation of certain political offices, especially the position of the presidency. This was deprived the people of Biafra. They tried as much as possible to ensure that they get to these positions, but it looks as though it was not meant for them. This is not as a result of not being able to meet up with the requirements or to gain votes from the people, but this was a result of a calculated attempt to deprive them of that position of the president. This also made them look into other channels of survival, and also helped with their ability or their strength in commerce and trade. This has helped the Biafran people to always prepare themselves and to be industrious and to have that spirit of hard work. They have always been through challenges, from one challenges to the other, to be able to survive. And that character, that spirit, that training has made them today to be strong, even in the face of worse adversities, even in the face of the worst situations you can imagine. They will not even flinch, but paddle through such harsh situations with ease. And that is why you find out today that they are not even worried about the situation of the country, because one way or the other they will survive. Like a popular saying in the Biafran territory, "Mwago adiata here." Thus, it means that a lion's offspring doesn't feed on grass, and as such, it means that they are a great people and they cannot beg to feed. This is a snippet of the story of the Biafran people. This is how the Nigerian people have prepared Biafrans to be strong, even in the face of the worst adversities, to be strong and to be able to conquer whatever situation. But for those in the West and the North who have been enjoying with little commitment, little energy added to work, the soft life that they have been enjoying from the federal government, they cannot and will not at this point stop and try to revert to a situation where they will find themselves working so hard to earn a living. And so you find them crying and shouting on every space that they are suffering. But the Biafran people, even if they are suffering because of the training that they have received through the Nigerian people, they will always devise means to scale through and survive the tide. This is the little story of the Biafran people, and this is why they are a strong people and they can never never amount to crying and begging for food. They would always, one way or the other, work out their way to feed and live a good life. So tell the southwest and the northern part of Nigeria that if they want to be as calm as the people of Biafra, they would relinquish everything that they own and start with just 20 pounds each. I think that would be a better position for them to prepare themselves and build themselves to be able to survive these kind of situations. Thank you for listening. Share this wide to get to all those Afonjas, to get to all those evil people in the north who have betrayed the Biafran people, who have, put them through this suffering for years. Let them know that what goes around comes around. Thank you for listening, great Biafrans. I will see you immediately. Get confirmation of the situation in Olu today. Thank you for listening.